Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And it'll only take us for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going to run again with Swift. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Swift. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet. I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. On 4th down, it's Williams. His first throw is an interception. Quan Martin with the pick. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18, Pioneer!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Henry. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, with a deep...
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Bears nothing. Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment. Before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. Brings it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41. To the air yet again, Williams. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. Chased out to his right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Daniels setting up the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing now, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Forced out to his right. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down and put the 1st sack on the stat sheet.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Game's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Kick, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're caught.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, if they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. Picks up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. To throw is Williams. Pass brought in by Burden. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Swift out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's caught for the first. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bears pushing for a late spark before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. They set up the screen here to Swift. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. To throw, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie things 10-10. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for Washington.
Daniels now on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. There's 10. And Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Washington calls it 2nd timeout.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Roll.
Henry has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 24. Bears 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Williams to throw on 1st. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He has his man caught by Odunze. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Santos' kick is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jackson now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connects with the open man downfield. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets this down near the 30.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Come back, team. 70, Timberwolves. Warriors, 70.
To the air again, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Gay's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
70, Timberwolves.
They'll run here following the penalty. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
60 average. 60 average. Get it? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels now. Catch is made in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 31, Bears 13.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he's got it. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 31, Bears 20.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Williams on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6. Just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here's Williams again. Completed to his running back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Flying down the middle of Henry. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Daniels on first down. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Running it after the penalty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Go. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Game's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Williams to throw on first. Odunze's got it right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chicago.
Running back, motioning right. First down, Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
79, Deputy! Cougar 19! Come 19! Come 19!
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Pass the 60! Pass the 60!
Running once more with Henry. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
27.
Now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Brought in right side by Moore. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Williams throwing again here on second down. caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hits his target, that's Durham Smythe. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
To the air yet again, Williams. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 44, Bears 34.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they can't keep that one in bounds. Oh, so that should extinguish the last glimmer of hope of a potential comeback.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Come on, come on.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's a gain of 29 yards, and the Commanders will have a first.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Ready, ready,
First
ready.
and 10 at the 20.
They run. Here's Henry. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
This is Henry on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew,